We're going to be making our hens and chicks with our Easy Bows Design Pro today. We're going to first measure our tails 3 board lengths of the bow maker. For the hen, we're going to do 3 loops at 6 inches, 2 loops at 5 inches, 1 loop at 4 inches. Then, using the tails from the hen, we're going to make our chicks. 2 loops at 4 inches for each tail. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we're going to measure first our tails. There's 1, 2, and 3. We're going to go ahead and put that in and give it a half a twist. I'm going to spool up my roll of ribbon. We're going to pull enough out to work with efficiently. I'm going to measure to 6, fold it back towards center, and give it a half twist. We're going to do the same thing on this side, and we're going to be doing 3 loops at 6 inches. You can also do this bow using 2.5-inch ribbon or a mixture of both 2.5-inch ribbon and 1.5-inch ribbon. It's just your choice. Today I'm just using the 1.5-inch ribbon for the whole bow. Okay, I'm going to give it a half a twist. We're going to separate out our loops. Now we're ready to do 2 loops at 5 inches. And you're going to move your ribbon tails around if you need to. Notice that the numbers on the bow maker are nice and large, easy to read. Okay. Give it a half a twist. We're going to move these around. Give it our twist. Notice I'm placing the 5-inch loops in between where the 6-inch loops are. It's all about filling the blank spaces. Get those positioned. Now, we're going to do 1 loop at 4 inches. So I'll move my tails out of the way so that I can see my 4-inch mark and just put 1 on each side. This is called a 3-2-1 recipe. Now at this point, you can go ahead and make a center loop if you like, or you can just go ahead and measure off your tails. What I like to do is just bring my tails together, the first one we made and the second one, and we're just going to pull this up to measure for our second tail. Very easy process here. Keeping them together. I'm going to clip that off. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and remove my roll of ribbon. Now at this point, I am going to go ahead and pull my bow off, my hen off, I should say. Same process that we always use. I'm just going to lift up on it a little bit. And I'll show you how we use the small dowel next, okay? Go ahead and lift that off. Bring your pipe cleaner to the back and give it a nice twist. Get it nice and tight. There we go. Turn our bow maker back around. Now what we're going to do is take our loops here. We're going to measure some 5-inch tails, and we're just going to put that in the bow maker. Just, whoops, I want it on the small one. We're going to put that in the bow maker, and we're going to make 4-inch loops on each side. And we're going to do 2 for each one of our chicks. There we go. I'm going to take a pipe cleaner. I'm just going to pull this up. And this one I'm just going to pull off holding it. Turn my bow maker a little bit. You can also put your pipe cleaner in before you do this. I'm just going to give it a little twist. And now we've got a chick. Let's do our other one. Again, we're going to measure 5 inches. We're going to put it in the small dowels. Measure over 4. Give it a half twist. Measure over 4. Going to put it back through again. Half twist. Bring it down. We're going to pull this one off, and we're going to do another pipe cleaner on this one. Pull it around to the back. We're just going to give it a nice tight twist. All right, now let me show you what it looks like to put this one into your wreath. I've made a mesh wreath base here, and I'll just show you what it looks like to put this in a wreath. So I'm just going to go ahead, and it doesn't matter if you put this at the very top of your wreath. You can put this in on the side and stream your chicks the other way. It just doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and put this in so that you'll be able to see it. You're going to wire this to the wreath base. I'm going to go ahead and give it a little turn, and we'll fluff it. Get our chicks up there. This is a huge fluffed wreath. Fluffy wreath. Okay, we've got our hen up here. Now we're going to put our chicks in. So what I like to do is I like to stream mine through my wreath. So I'm going to go ahead and start making some. I'm just using the ties that are in the wreath, and we're just going to make some loops. So we'll bring this one down this way, and we'll just go ahead and put that in. Right down here. You can use your pipe cleaners to attach this to the wreath base, or you can just tie it in with your existing ties from your wreath. It's up to you. I like to have lots of little curly cues in my wreath. This can be done with grapevines also. It doesn't have to just be done with a mesh wreath. You can do this with the grapevines also. So you're getting the idea here. We're going to go ahead and put our next chicken. I'm going to put it right down here at the bottom. We still would have room for a sign to go in this one. Go ahead and tie that up, and then I'll make my loops up above. I just did this on a white base because I wanted the bow to pop on this one. Make sure that you could see what we're doing. So we'll just, I like to take it and sometimes I'll turn it. They don't have to be the same on both sides. You're putting sign and other embellishments in here. You just want to make sure that you get them all put in. I want to get this so that it turns right. But you get the idea of how to put these in your wreath. It's as easy as that. Hens and Chicks